Most people see only smooth gray stones along the riverbank, skipping rocks, searching for shells, enjoying the view. But hidden among these ordinary rocks are clues to treasures, diamonds, masked by common stones and rusty patches. For those who know what to look for, a riverbed becomes a treasure map. With the right knowledge, your next walk could reveal secrets most people ignore. Quartz veins are long, white lines running through darker rocks. They form when mineral-rich water cools and crystallizes deep underground. These veins stand out like lightning bolts, signs of major geological action. Walk riverbanks and look for rocks with white stripes. The more veins you spot, the better your chances of finding hidden gems. Garnets are deep red or purple minerals that often appear as tiny rounded crystals in river gravel. They're one of the most important indicator minerals for diamond hunters. This is because garnets, like diamonds, form under high pressure deep in the earth. When you find garnet-bearing rocks, you know you're looking in the right kind of area. Why do garnets matter so much? In places like Wyoming and Canada, diamond-rich volcanic pipes, called kimberlites, often contain both garnets and diamonds. The presence of garnets in a riverbed means that rocks from deep below have traveled to the surface, sometimes bringing diamonds along for the ride. To spot garnets, scan the river gravel for small, reddish or purplish stones. They're usually smooth and shiny, sometimes looking like tiny beads or glass marbles. If you find a patch of gravel with lots of garnets, you may be near a kimberlite deposit. This is a great place to check for other clues and maybe even diamonds. In North America, the Sweetwater River in Wyoming and certain streams in British Columbia are famous for their garnet-laden gravels. These spots have produced both garnets and diamonds. So if you see red glints in the sand, it's worth a closer look. Iron-stained stones are rocks with reddish, yellow, or orange patches. These colors come from iron minerals that have oxidized. Basically, they've rusted after exposure to water and air. While rust might not seem exciting, it often marks areas where heavy minerals, including diamonds, have collected. So, why does iron staining matter? Well, rivers naturally sort materials by weight. Heavier rocks and minerals, including diamonds, tend to settle in the same places as iron-rich stones. Iron stains are a sign that water has slowed enough to let heavy materials drop out and pile up together. To spot iron-stained rocks, look for pebbles or cobbles with rusty streaks, blotches, or coatings. These may stand out from the normal gray or brown stones around them. Check gravel bars, inside river bends, and behind large boulders. These places collect heavy minerals. The Colorado and Arkansas rivers, both known for gold and gemstone discoveries, often have plenty of iron-stained stones in their gravels. Where you find rust, you may find riches. Slow down, sift the gravels, and look for anything unusually heavy or colorful. Diamonds reach Earth's surface thanks to violent, ancient volcanic eruptions. The volcanic rock, called kimberlite, is their main vehicle. Kimberlite is usually blue-gray or dark green, and often looks crumbly or filled with holes, or vesicles. Finding kimberlite, or its weathered pieces in a riverbed, is one of the best clues for diamond hunters. Why is kimberlite so special? It forms deep underground and punches up to the surface, carrying diamonds with it. Not every kimberlite contains diamonds, but every diamond found in nature came up through a volcanic pipe. In North America, famous diamond regions like Arkansas and Canada's Northwest Territories all have exposed kimberlite. To spot kimberlite, look for rock fragments that are dark, dull, and sometimes peppered with tiny mineral grains. They often break easily in your hand. Rivers erode kimberlite pipes, washing pieces downstream where sharp-eyed prospectors can find them. If you spot unusual dark rocks mixed with your river gravels, take a closer look. The Crater of Diamonds. State Park in Arkansas is one of the only places where the public can search for diamonds in weathered kimberlite. Streams and creeks in this region carry clues for those who know to look for them. Rivers act like natural gold pans, sorting out heavy minerals from lighter sands. As water slows down, behind boulders, on inside bends, or in deep pools, heavy minerals settle and build up. These placer deposits often include not just gold, but also garnet, magnetite, ilmenite, and sometimes diamonds. Why are these heavy mineral spots important? Diamonds are dense. When they break free from their host rocks, they sink quickly and collect in the same places as other heavy minerals. If you find a patch of river gravel loaded with black sands, garnets, or other dense materials, you're in a prime spot to search for diamonds. To spot these areas, look for dark, heavy gravel, often black or reddish, from magnetite, ilmenite, or garnet. These patches usually appear at the bottom of gravel bars, near bedrock cracks, or in slow water zones. Use a simple gold pan to concentrate the heaviest materials and check for small, shiny stones. Places like the Fraser River in British Columbia and the South Platte in Colorado are famous for their heavy mineral deposits. Many prospectors have found diamonds while searching for gold in these spots. Remember, where the heavies gather, diamonds might be hiding too. Diamonds rarely stand out to the untrained eye. Most look like cloudy pebbles, not sparkling gems. That's why so many treasures remain hidden in plain sight. The real secret to finding diamonds is patience, curiosity, and a willingness to look at ordinary stones with a fresh perspective. Every pebble, stain, and odd-colored rock might hold a clue. The rivers of North America have been hiding gems for millions of years. With each walk along the water, you gain more knowledge and a sharper eye. The clues are all there, waiting for someone to notice. So next time you wander a riverbank, look closely. Search for quartz veins, garnet crystals, iron stains, kimberlite fragments, and heavy mineral patches. These are the signs that most people miss, but that could lead you to something amazing. Keep exploring, keep learning, and never forget, hidden treasures often look very ordinary until you know what you're looking for. The adventure is only beginning.